So this is the Black Clover slander for chapter 329 in a nutshell. People make up a theory. The theory is cool. There's no way Tabata decides not to do this. Tabata decides to write the story how he wants to. And the fans are shocked. Worst chapter ever. Tabata, clown, Mickey Mouse writing. It's just so cringe. I can't. This is the reason why I haven't used Twitter in a very long time for spoiler nights. I'd rather hang out with Discord and Facebook where people are actually hyped and understand that this is a children's manga. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself, what are you really looking for in Black Clover? I'm looking for cool fights, cool moments, epic MC power-ups, good team fights, epic fight choreographies, and these last few chapters have had every single one of those. For me, these last few chapters have been peak Black Clover. As Twitter, it might have been the worst thing ever, but who the fuck cares about Twitter? Anyway, with that being said, let's just jump straight into the review for Black Clover chapter 329. Yo, before we jump into this, guys, I do just want to say we are also doing a giveaway on this very video. So be sure to click the subscribe button and be sure to click the like button because at 1,000 likes, guys, we're doing a pretty big giveaway in this very video. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it as it will include Black Clover volume 32, the most brand new one released. Anyway, jumping straight into it. The chapter starts seconds where last week's chapter ends. Lucifero on the ground. It's over. He's dying. He's losing. He starts monologuing saying this can't be happening. Impossible. I am the greatest devil, the apex of all devils, and yet these brats with no magic at all. There's no way I could ever lose. He suddenly uses gravity magic. Slams Asta and Liebe straight into the ground. Liebe says he literally has no more strength to coat their bodies with anti-magic. Lucifero is like floating in the air while just dripping all this blood. He goes, how dare you look down on me even for a moment? Half my strength, he confirms, is still in the underworld and he's not at full power. And if he was at full power, this could never have happened. Adrammelech's still there, just... saw, dude. Just actually watching Lucifero lose, which is hilarious. Lucifero says you can't do anything. All of you be crushed, fall, die in your endless loss, you piece of filth. And suddenly, Black Moon, Yami, and Noct still... How are they alive at this point? Like, the hand is pretty big, yeah? Like, if my entire... center, like this like, you know, this circle on my shirt today is actually a pretty useful thing. If this entire circle was gone, I think I would be dead. No? How are they even breathing? That's like their lungs and shit, man. So we're Noct and Yami. Anyway, Noct and Yami somehow still alive. Say here and now will surpass our limits. Classical. Lucifero says struggle in vain. Asta is down. There's no way you could win. And of course, Asta's like, down? Who decided that? Yo, was that a JoJo reference? Asta gets back up, barely moving, barely able to move, holding the Demon Slayer sword. It looks like Liebe has gone back into Asta, into the miniature devil version. Lucifero starts feeling, for the first ever time, what Lilith and Nahama felt, and that's... fear. He actually starts shaking when he sees Asta's eye, and boy does Asta look pissed off. Noct says, hey Mr. Almighty Devil, are you afraid? Because you should be. Dude, this shit is hype. How do motherfuckers read this chapter and be like, nah, this shit's boring? What? What manga are you reading? Seriously. Anyway, be sure to hit the like button. Lucifero starts to run away, saying, the next time we meet, I will kill you, Starts throwing this massive temper tantrum as his, like, head is, like, floating away. And then you see a star, and Asta just appears out of nowhere. Yo! And then you see Yuno, who said there's going to be a next time. Yuno coming in clutch with the star magic teleports Asta right on top of Lucifero's head. Asta! Yeah! Asta just slashes, and yo, this panel is hype as fuck, bro. Dude, Asta, this shit is so hype. I just don't understand how people read this and be like, oh my god, Mickey Mouse chapter. Oh my god, chapter was asked. Like, what? Are we reading the same manga? Art is so good. Asta slashes right for Lucifero. Puddle of blood on the floor. His head still remaining. We see Yuno, we see Noct, we see Yami, we see Patri, William, Gray, Vanessa. And then we see clap, clap, clap. Adrammelech. Good job. You guys win. Total victory. Lucifero dead on the floor. Adrammelech finally making his moves. Clap, clap, clap. Good job. He actually speaks, it looks like, towards Asta and Liebe. Lucifero dead on the floor, it looks like. One of the 3 pillars of the underworld gone. What remains is now obviously space and time. Now, there's a lot of theories going around on what's actually happening here, and I think I'll save that for a future video. But there's... quickly, I'll bounce off 2 things. One, Adrammelech is working with Beelzebub, the other pillar of the underworld. Beelzebub promised Xenon that he would not interfere in this battle and that Yuno will survive and the Spade Kingdom will prosper. So if Adrammelech is working with Beelzebub, then that's that. 2, this could all be a plot to replace Lucifero with the other pillar, the Time Devil. Because if you think about this correctly, in timeline of things, Lucifero once lost. That's why all the devils are trapped in the underworld. So if Lucifero lost once, why would you follow somebody who lost once already? And he's clearly not very popular. So what Adrammelech is up to, I don't know. There's a few things he could be up to. But nonetheless, this chapter was amazing. This is peak Black Clover. Over 20 different people were involved in this fight that lasted about 10 chapters. I would say this is Tabata in his peak. I don't think Adrammelech is going to make a move next chapter. I think he's going to say a few things, then probably leave. I definitely think this could either be something relating with the devils trying to replace Lucifero, since he said he is the apex devil, or 2, a little one I want to throw in the loop, the 4th Zogratis sibling is still out there. If he made a plan with, let's say, Beelzebub or the Time Devil, then the 4th Zogratis sibling would need to get rid of Lucifero. Lucifero even says the start of this chapter that he is the apex of all devils with the most powerful magic of gravity. Gravity is technically also time and space. Without gravity, you don't have time, you don't have space. None of this exists without the Big Bang, which was gravity at the end of the day. So if their plan was to remove Lucifero, then they just did. They had Asta do the work. They let the humans take the fall, and they defeated the apex predator. And now the time and space devil could make their move. Now that is theoretically what I believe Yuki Tabata is setting up, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, I do just want to concern myself with Yami and Noct. Mimosa is out of magic. Gray can't be doing any better. And Vanessa even said she is desperately out of magic. Now, they both, Yami and Noct, could survive. If it was me writing this story, I would let them try to save Yami, but Yami says, no. Basically what happened in Attack on Titan, and then have them save Noct. I feel like that would be very epic. And then Yami dies. That would be a very good stake for this arc. I feel like it would fit very well into this arc. That way, Asta can be promoted to vice captain. Noct has to again survive to redeem himself. And Asta and Noct to be captain, Asta vice captain. I feel like that is the better way to go. At the end of the day, I'm not the one writing this story. I'm interested to see what Tabata has planned. If you like this video, guys, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I always keep it real with you 1000%. If I see a chapter I don't like, I will tell you I don't like this chapter. But nothing in the last 20, 30 chapters have I disliked other than Morris. I feel like Morris was pushing it. So at the end of the day, I don't think Morris isn't dead. I understand that he's a scientist. So I understand that he realistically wouldn't be strong, I guess. He's just the brains of the operation. So theoretically, I get it. So if I am disappointed in anything in this arc, it's Morris. But nothing else. I've enjoyed everything else Tabata has offered. And I'm looking forward to the next chapter. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace!